on a wheat gazelle, what does it eat first?
Well, the organs.
Yeah. All animals generally go for the organ meat before they go for the meat on the
bone,
the extremities.
tissue, ligaments.
So they're going to eat organ meats rather than muscle meat. And so that's where we would want to go first, but we don't do that in our society anymore. We don't eat these really potent foods in animals. We go for the muscle meat. And so those of you that like liver out there, it's one of the most potent foods on the planet. Egg yolk is excellent. It's, think about an egg, is the white is the protein, and then the yolk is now everything to make that tiny baby chicken, which has skin, a brain, not a big brain, but it has one. It has liver, kidneys, everything. Mm-hmm. And it's all there. And so these are replacement parts. So we talk about cars that have guaranteed factory replacement parts or whatever. Well, these are our factory replacement parts. A synthetic vitamin that's made in a drug lab somewhere that's sold to a vitamin company, and they repackage it rather, into a pill and then sell it to us, an unknowing public. Now we got problems. So anywhere we can get high density food, kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, the cruciferous vegetables, butter is very, very nutrient dense.
It doesn't need to be grass-fed butter, isn't that?
Absolutely grass-fed butter, because the more grained an animal is, the more omega-6 fats they produce, the more grass it is, the more omega-3 fats they produce, and that's what we're looking for. And we're looking for those vitamins and minerals that came in that grass. Because grass is, they're not growing it from a crop, it's just there, and so it's nice, rich soil that's probably pulling minerals into the grass. And so we have a cow eating this, or an elk, or a deer, or bison, that's ideal food for them. We don't want barley and all these other things that we don't know how they're growing that and what pesticides exist. So, from that standpoint, those become important. And why is butter so vitally important? So those of you that are overeating protein out there, that are really pushing these high protein diets, you must have vitamin A. Vitamin A is what helps process those amino acids and then knit them back together so that they don't stagnate in and around our cells and produce putrefaction around our cells. And we wonder why some of these books are coming out saying that high protein diets aren't so good, they may be cancer causing, and we're not sure the connection. Well, we do actually know the connection. It's vitamin A, and it's the omega-3 fats that become the bigger issue of carrying these things around and helping our body reprocess them and put them into cells, whether it's building muscle, building new cell membranes, building our genetic code, all that stuff that come from that. So that's kind of a little bit medium answer to a very complex question of how and what do we eat. But high density food is really the goal, always. So I want to get into a couple pitfalls. Those of you out there that are thinking about doing a total diet makeover, doing some nutritional supplements, doing some radical things with your body, you're going to find some things happen. We change our diet and all of a sudden we get sick, or we have diarrhea, or we have, we're blowing out red or green or brown or yellow snot. We have aches and pains, we have headaches, what's going on with my body, it's totally changing. If you've been harboring a lot of bugs in your body that are not trying to shake up the system status quo, they don't want you to die, because you're their sugar daddy or sugar mama, right? And so they're not gonna do anything. But if you change your diet radically and really start ramping up immune system and streamline your body so it's much more efficient, your immune system is going to start pushing these things out, and that is not a fun prospect. So your body's now going to start expressing itself, which is good. We don't want to look at it as a negative thing. Oh my gosh, I got sick when I started taking that nutrient supplement, or when I started adding these foods in my diet, all I did was get sick. Well, don't look on the body as so not smart that it allow that. It's actually showing you that, hey, if you're going to give me the strength, I'm going to start pushing back all this crap that's in me. And we need it to do that. And that can be kind of unfun on occasion. So there's never a problem to stop doing what you're doing and let something pass and then start again, maybe even slower, or just push on through. Things that I don't want you to push through out there, though, is I don't want you to push through skin conditions. If you start getting rashes, or you're getting welts or blisters, and you don't have somebody that's helping you through that, please do not continue. That's you pushing outside of your body's ability, and you're you're running into some danger symptoms. So there's many things that we don't mind in the cleansing realm, but skin problems are one that we're very, very cautious about. So that's a big, huge one for most people.
So somebody wants to get in contact with you because they're wanting to make next year, they're making different decisions,
yes.
right? They want to start that wellness journey. Yeah. So how do they contact you?
You can contact me at my office. Number is 360-893-8586, and we will either meet one-on-one on the phone or in person if you're local. And we'll ask you tons of questions. All the systems of the body, we'll go through all that. A lot of your symptoms will kind of create a hierarchy of what we want to see first, and we'll see where we can have wins and quick wins and show you that this process can be done, and it's easier than you think. And we'll help you every step of the way, as much or as little as you want, and we'll take you as far down the road or as little down the road as you want to go.
Makes sense. I'm actually a detour in the road. I'm pushing it out.
I think that for time's sake, I'd like to pick this right back up and do a part 2 on the wellness journey, because I think we're just scratching the surface.
Sure.
And so.
And what I'd love to get into next time that we can kind of preface this is I want to get into how do I strengthen my desire to go down that wellness journey, because I seem to have not a lot of staying power. So I want to give them a few tidbits or real gems that will begin to push that idea in their head and their mind and their willpower, so to speak, to continue that journey.
Awesome.
Can be tough.
That would be great. And
then, I'm going to give you the last word this time.
What
Merry
happened?
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yes. Well, to all of our listeners, Merry Christmas. And it's exciting to have the last word, because out of 43 shows, I've never had the last word.
Then it's a big gift.
That is a big gift. That's true. Well, we really appreciate Dr. Munson today. We had Chris in the studio with us. And, of course, I forgot her name. Anyway, Candace was here also. So it's really been fun. We hope that you'll have a great holiday season. We look forward to seeing you again. And remember, keep us smiling.